Magandang araw sa ating lahat. Medyo paggabi na dito. And these are the things that we need to know about the Kagandahan Bill. If I cannot tell you all the details, I encourage you all to read the remaining. But if you are satisfied, then share this video. So the Kagandahan Bill is being proposed by Representative Percy Sandanya and Attorney Chel Jokno of the Akbayan Bloc. Let us consider the fact that they are considering this matter, they're filing this matter with good intention. Huwag po sana tayong maging subjective na i-discriminate natin dahil nasa opposition sila. Hindi. So I somehow understand the intention in filing the bill. So when I first heard the name of the bill, it comes to my mind about the case that being assigned to us in law school by Judge Ukol. So the Kagandahan Bill was based on the case of Jennifer B. Kagandahan versus the Republic of the Philippines in 2008 with GR number 166676. So the term here that we need to consider is the term intersex. So the term intersex is not related to trans man, transwoman, or transgender, or any person in the LGBT community. It has no direct connection. The term intersex, ito, nagbibigay tayo ng direct example. So halimbawa, yung isang tao na lalaki on the outside, may penis, may testicles, pero doon sa loob niya may ovary siya, pambabae. So magkaiba yung nasa physical form niya, physical anatomy niya, doon sa loob ng katawan niya. So hindi nagmamatch. Ganun po yung intersex. Okay. It is also the other way around, wherein babae may vagina pero sa loob niya wala siyang ovary at panglalaki yung hormone niya. Ganun po yung intersex. So it is a rare condition that none of us want to suffer or live with it. So ang purpose po ng pagpapile ng batas na yon is to avoid further litigation in the court and to save money and time to any individual who suffer this condition. So dun sa case kasi ni Jennifer B. Kagandahan, umabot po yun hanggang Supreme Court. Kaya nga naging kilala yon na landmark case at pinangalan yung Kagandahan dun sa Kagandahan Bill to directly relate the matter and to alam nyo na yun, mas madali nang maintindihan. Kasi ang magiging process na lang nun, kung sino man yung may ganong condition, they will just present relevant documents or any evidence to the civil registrar without going to court. So kung tayo ay normal, huwag na tayong magbigay ng opinion to disagree. Kasi hindi naman po para sa atin yun. Okay? Kasi doon po sa case ni Kagandahan, para sa po kaalaman ng lahat, siya po ay pangalan niya ay Jennifer B. Kagandahan, pinanganak na babae on the outside pero sa loob niya lalaki siya. So yung petition niya pinanigan ng Korte Suprema. So they ordered the civil registrar to change his name from Jennifer, so if I'm not mistaken, Jefferson, and his gender from female to male. So it has a legal basis for the bill to be proposed and to be passed by the Congress. So yun lang, maraming salamat at sa susunod po na magkaroon po ng ganitong mga instances, wag po sana tayong maging subjective or reactive agad sa mga ganyan. Pilitin po nating intindihin. So, okay, wag po tayong sugod ng sugod sa mga comment section. So yun lang po, maraming salamat at magandang araw.